You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating. All this time that he's been gone, his voice was so wispy and so like, oh my God.
I saw Bohemian Rhapsody over the last weekend, and I forgot how funny that was. That was a real funny movie. There's a lot of good lines in that one.
The actual movie.
Yeah, I think I was laughing because you and I saw it together, and every time there was a cat, you would say, kitty, and I was laughing too much at that, not laughing at the lines. But there was a lot of cats in that movie.
There was a lot of cats. Freddie was a cat lover.
Adorable cats.
They were adorbs. They got their own room in his mansions, each one of them. But anyway, it's 6:15. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. You ready for stupid, Train, or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
You look like you're about to do something stupid.
Don't be stupid.
I have to say something stupid.
Why is everyone so stupid?
I know you think I'm stupid, don't you?
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
You are a stupid man.
Stupid News all brought to you by Driscoll Law Firm. Family law, injury law. GetDriscoll.com. GetDriscoll.com. Oh, Bridgewater Police. They loaded up the tweets with some amazing police log action. It was a wild weekend, apparently, last weekend, Friday night, about midnight, and we got reports of an animal, a screaming animal.
Oh, boy.
The responding officer arrives to find a man moaning and screaming loudly, rocking back and forth.
Oh.
Would you believe that they found him in possession of drugs? That's amazing.
Surprising.
Shortly thereafter, actually the next morning, they got an elderly caller with a request of officer assistance to open a door of his new vehicle.
Oh,
I can't figure this thing out.
Oh.
They got home. In my day, you had a key with the ignition, and you had a key for the door. You had 2 keys, so you would know which one, and it would open. You got to push the button twice. I don't know.
That must have been a good one.
Oh.
And then this is.
Sometimes you can't figure it out. Like they have cars where literally you cannot find the handle, the door handle.
Oh, no.
Where's the door handle?
I don't know. They say they hit it 3 times. I've been trying to get into this thing for an hour. I got to get my medication.
Yeah, right. That's Saturday night. Wow. We got reports that a male party has been coming on to a guy's property. His security cameras, he's been flashing them.
Oh, boy.
And walking around with an umbrella. So a little exposure with it. I'm just thinking, na 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 na. You think he was doing Rihanna? This is my umbrella, yeah. There must have been. And then
I was more thinking Singing in the Rain.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
da 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 da.
That's a dinner and a show right there. Yeah, I was thinking the old guy's probably still trying to get into it. Oh, this guy can help me. Oh, what's he got the umbrella for?
Customers being rude to staff. This comes from Dan the man at seacoastcurrent.com, and this happened right here in Portsmouth at the Bolorama.
Bolorama.
I mean, I love that place.
Terrific. Yep. Sarah and I have bowled several times there.
Yes.
Back in the 90s. I mean, that was our jam.
That was our jam. I remember running for, forget it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a story for another day.
We had a lot of fun there.
We did. In that whole strip mall.
Yes. I think we may have been banned in half of it, but we never were as bad as the people that they're showing here. There's nothing that we ever came
never
close.
Rude.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Seacoast Current Dan spoke with the general manager, Andrew, who said the party that he was referring to used 3 lanes. They bowled for 2 hours. They all had dinner. They all had cocktails, and they weren't satisfied with their bill. Apparently, the party wanted a package deal that didn't apply to the items that they ordered, and they wanted to pay $200 less than what they were being charged.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't make your own, you don't go into a restaurant and say, yeah, I'll have the surf and turf, and they go, no, that price is ridiculous.
And I'll pay $7.50 for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what happened here, and, they're throwing things.
Yeah.
Picked up the flyers and threw it, and then threw the bill.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you can't hear it, but they were saying the worst language you could ever use as well.
Right.
And
screaming.
screaming.
The general manager, Andrew, said, hey, if they're going to ask about a deal in a respectful way, then he'll try and work something out, as every good manager does.
Mm-hmm.
That's their job. That's why they're paid to be the manager. They work it out.
Sure.
But if you're going to be like these people, I mean, come on.
Yeah, when I go golfing, I just go, hey, what do you think? I could probably do about 7 holes, give you a $1 hole, right? And then I get angry and I start throwing tees and balls at the people that try to make me pay a real greens fee.
Believe me, you don't want tees and balls thrown at you.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, you can check out all the details right there on the Shark app or shark1053.com.
Unbelievable. I mean, you would think, usually this stuff, coming in from Topeka, Kansas, look at this enraged person. You don't have to go 10 miles down the road to see all this footage.
Maybe they weren't from here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why.
People from away, perhaps?
People from away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can see that.
Because, we are the Seacoast and we get a lot of tourists this time of year. And, but anywho, we've got plans for you. If you want to go to a great show tonight at the Strand in Dover, they've got a great show going on tonight.
What a show it is. Mika's Groove Train. Of course, Mika's Groove Train, they were nominated as the best soul R&B act in New England just a couple of years ago, 2019, back, when Civilization was happening.
Yes.
So they've been pent up and are really going to groove tonight. Mika's Groove Train at the Strand, 3rd Street in Dover. Yeah, it'd be you plus one. You could give us a call.
All right, 877-45-SHARK. If you want to go, tonight is the show. Good luck.
Hey,
an auga in a song. Am I right about that?
I think so, unless it was an old Spike Jones record or something from the early 50s.
Could be.
Yeah, but...
Roger Miller, Hank Williams.
Hank Williams. I bet you Roger Miller has a good auga, or had one.
6:42. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
We're dancing today, Sarah. It is a dance-themed day, and of course, we're all excited about Mika's Groove Train headed to the Strand tonight.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, Diana's going. Diana is headed off to Mika's Groove Train, 3rd Street, Dover, the Strand, where the stage comes to life. Now, when it comes to dancing, I thought I came up with the ultimate Facebook question, facebook.com/Shark Morning Show.
Yes.
To which Sarah said, well, everybody's just going to say stairway. Yeah. And sure enough, 65,000 people went, stairway. Because I said, what do you remember your first slow dance? Yeah. And where was it? Well, nobody's saying where was it. They're just saying it was Stairway.
Stairway to Heaven.
Come on,
and then you just danced in a circle. That's what you did.
Yeah. Hands on the hips, pivot slow to the left and then to the right. This was not my first dance.
What was your first dance?
This happened at gym. We had to, do the dancing thing because we had an upcoming dance.
Yes.
So our gym teacher at the time thought it would be great to, have
practice
for the dance.
That is a brilliant gym teacher.
Yeah. So we did that, and of course, so it was just random. It was assigned. Your girl was assigned through your homeroom.
Oh.
So it was kind of like a raffle.
Oh.
And then.
Wait, so did you pick names out of a hat?
No, it was just like, Bueller. Every morning it's just alphabetical.
Oh.
It was alphabetical, yeah. So,
okay.
Of course, this was in 7th grade. So at the time, I don't know what it is physiologically, but girls in the 7th grade are about 6'2", and guys are about 5'2", or 4 nothing.
Girls sprout earlier than guys.
Yeah, so they're like, the hips are almost like in front of you. I don't know. So that's all awkward. But
I wish I was there. I wish that I could time travel back.
The song was Corey Hart's "Never Surrender."
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just was just like, my memory snapped like that. I was just like, oh, this will be great. Everybody will have a different song. And so of course, Shark Nation has responded. 65,000 people went, I don't know, stay away. And that's it. If you have a different song that you remember being your first slow dance and, any kind of memories as to when and where that was, please, I've got it.
It was awkward. Yeah. It was just so awkward. I did not want to stand there with the boy that I liked staring at him dancing with some other chick.
Okay.
Because, I was a little chubby, I wasn't like the popular girl, although I was friends with everybody, I hated those dances. I hated Ted.
I went I went to the two in Chamberlain. I just figured, hey, why not? And I never wanted to dance. I just never, which is great as a guy, again, because if you don't want to dance, you don't really have to, and you don't have to worry about anybody asking you or not asking you. It's just kind of, yet again.
One of those situations
double
where,
standard deals.
The guy,
So I just
has the advantage. The girl, if you were standing though, you're a complete loser. So you had to,
go out and be in the mix.
Yeah, you had to be in the mix. But I ended up dancing with, like the kids that were left of center, shall we say. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
Which I'm nice to everybody. So I ended up dancing with, one of the kids from South Park or whatever, which
Yeah. There you go. I might have danced. You know what?
Fine with me.
I might have danced like the Peanuts character. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I might have took the floor and did like one of those.
Like a pig pen or something?
Yeah, just the thing for like to the side. Where
Oh,
you're
right.
bobbing your
Yeah,
head.
right.
Or the one where you're doing like a jumping jack thing. I might have done that like as a joke, but yeah. No, if you've got Stairway to Heaven, just tell me the location for your first slow dance, which is weird. You keep slow dancing as the song is just rocking out, and you're still slow dancing.
Yeah.
I always thought that was kind of strange.
Oh, yeah. No, nobody. I mean, you were locked in that position.
Yeah.
You couldn't, like, all of a sudden change positions.
I guess.
I mean, God.
Yeah.
It was rough enough to actually get out on the dance floor and actually, like, be in the middle of everything. And then you expect to, like, start boogieing when the drums kick in? No, that's not happening.
Well, the dance floor will be open tonight for Mika's Groove Train at the Strand.
It will. Yeah. And coming up next, we're going to Funky Town. What? Off at Bernie's Beach Bar. Who's Bad was just there right on the beach, and man, oh man, she just loves Michael. So there you go. Maybe she'll go to the Strand tonight too, because they're having an incredible show.
Yeah, what a show to see. Mika's Groove Train tonight at the Strand, 3rd Street in Dover. You solve the brain strain, you're going to get on that special Shark VIP guest list, and you get a Sullivan Tire gift card. So we're doubling up your prize for today's strain. It's all about those New England men. Those piggish New England men. I say that because it's, that's the theme of the strain here. Oh. We pig out on 80% of this snack. So, yeah, New England men consume 80% of this snack. What is the snack we're talking about?
It's got to be something delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I read this. I was shocked by this. But, yeah, New England men consume 80% of this snack food. What is it?
Is it Slim Jims?
No, it is not Slim Jims. Or any sort of like beef jerky product. Nope.
Okay.
It's a good guess, though.
Yeah. I love beef jerky, by the way. I just love it. You got to watch the sodium, but it's just awesome. Anyway, it's not beef jerky. 7-Eleven, give it a shot. 877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Good luck. What is about, by the way? I know I was making all kinds of hand gestures. I apologize for distracting you. But that particular song, Maneater, is about Hollywood in L.A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I always heard it was New York City.
Oh, yeah. New York City. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. Well,
not L.A. New York City.
It's a big city.
It is a big city. That's what I was thinking in my brain. A lot of people think it's a female, but no.
Yeah, I remember the video. There was like a woman prowling around. I think she turned into a cougar or something at the time.
Maybe that's where the term came from.
Perhaps.
Anyway, yes, we are in the middle of the brain strain.
I'm talking about women. I'm talking about those New England men. And they're eating, they're eating something, consuming 80% of this snack food. So it's kind of a similar theme. New England men consuming 80% of this snack food. What's the snack food we're looking for?
877-45-SHARK. We had to give hints and everything, but let's see if we can get a winner. Good morning. What's your guess? Wait a minute. Hang on one second. Good morning. What's your guess?
Tortilla chips?
I think we're going to give it to you. Chips is the answer.
Chips is the answer.
Yeah. What's your name?
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Where are you calling from?
Hey. I am calling from Kittery.
All right. You hang on just for 1 sec, okay?
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
There we go. She's going to see Mika's Groove Train tonight at the Strand. She also gets a Sullivan Tire gift card.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very good.
Chips is the word. That's unbelievable. Men, we open the bag and eat 80%. That's unbelievable.
You know what's hilarious? I hope that my husband will forgive me for sharing this information about him and his chip habit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we go into the grocery store, okay? He surveys the entire chip aisle.
Okay, there's a lot there.
There's a lot there. Surveys the whole thing. And I stand there, and it's like, you know how I hate wasting time. Mm-hmm. Anybody who knows me knows I hate wasting time. Like, every minute there's got to be something going on, right? But this particular instance, I know that it's something about my husband, so I afford him the time to survey the entire aisle, only to settle upon the lightly salted Lay's. Every single time. I'm like, why does he look?
25 minutes to make his selection. He always does the same thing.
2 bags.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we used to go to Shaw's, and now we go to Market Basket or Hannaford. We used to go to Shaw's because Shaw's had that buy one, get one.
You get the 2 for the good BOGO, yeah.
The BOGO, right? Yeah. And he always used to say, oh, yeah, Lay's, bam, there they go in the carriage, you know. But now that we're at Market Basket or Hannaford, he looks for that same deal. Same deal doesn't exist.
No, I see what he's doing. Okay.
So I think it's just habit.
Yep.
Lay's lightly salted.
There we go. It's a terrific choice. You can actually taste the potato, I think. So I'm always here to defend David.
No, I'm glad that you do.
Yeah.
But, if you've been married for a significant amount of time, there are certain... There are certain things.
I can see that, though. 25 minutes, and he's looking at every bag, everything, and then it's just going to be the same thing.
I'm kicking back, and I'm sure, I am certain that there are things that I do that he just kind of waits, or she's going to do the same thing that she does every single time. Yep. She thinks that she might make another decision, but nope. She's going to do the same thing every single time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, congrats to Sarah. You're going to the Strand tonight. That's going to be an awesome show. We've got more tickets as the morning progresses. We've got EMF and Casey and the Sunshine Band coming up next. And oh, how I wish you were there.
Forest Ranger Train would have been. This is one of the enemies of Forest Ranger Train. I usually love all animals, but not a big fan of the American turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I went outside yesterday afternoon and I saw, what do you call a bunch of turkeys? A gaggle?
A flock? A herd?
A flock, a herd? I don't know. Moida? That's birds, right?
Yeah, that's crows.
Wow. I saw about, I'm going to guess, maybe 15 or 20 turkeys right in our parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. Usually you see them, a little bit. Like 5, maybe 5.
Half a dozen, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. There were so many right there. And there was one leader of the bunch.
Okay.
Because when he saw me, he or she, I don't know, they started making noise.
Okay. Usually the males, if they're getting particularly aggressive, that's when they puff up like a Thanksgiving decoration.
Oh.
Yep, but I bet you that was probably the male. That's usually how it is. That's a rafter, by the way, just looking it up. A group of turkeys called a rafter. You can also call them a flock.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, but we have all seen them around here crossing the roads and everything, and they take their sweet time.
Yep.
They don't care. They're like, this is my turf, not yours.
Yeah, I used to be very, very, patient, and then now I go like a Massachusetts driver with them. I just kind of go like, will you move? They'll
Apologies
move.
to Massachusetts drivers.
No, I'm saying it's good. It's a good thing to be aggressive. You just kind of, just move along, and they'll get out of the way. You just have to be assertive.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I do that.
I just get my Massachusetts on when I'm involved with the turkey.
But I just wanted to know: is it mating season or something for these guys, or what? I didn't think it was.
No,
or is September?
No, they're just out eating what's left of the ticks. That's when they go crazy. Is in April and May. That's their mating season. Oh. That's when the males just go absolutely nuts. The males will see a reflection of themselves in the window. That's when they break into houses. Because they'll just battle what they think is another turkey, and it's just their reflection. Then they're in the house, and then they'll trash the place. Oh, they're just something else.
Oh, yeah. Well,
not a big fan.
I think you would have been impressed, though, with the flock that I saw yesterday.
They are healthy-looking birds.
Yeah, they sure are. You can check it out right there on the Shark Facebook page. We've got the police and Elton John coming up next. Such weird times. People work from home. They come in. They work from home.
I know. Jody from accounting. Don't worry about her, Shark Nation. She's just been working remote.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she came in. So... Tell me about the Burger King in Dover.
Well, yesterday,
is it open? Is it closed?
Since Jody from accounting isn't coming in and giving me breakfast and lunch and dinner every day from her amazing kitchen in Farmington, I have to fend for myself. So, I've been going out in the mornings to get my breakfast at different places. In my new rotation is the return of Burger King. Burger King, which had been shut down here in Dover on Central Ave for the past 3 years, 2018. It has been closed. Well, it recently opened August 5th. So it's back into my rotation. Well, yesterday I pull up to the drive-through speaker and I see a sign. Sorry, we are closed today due to staffing issues.
Oh.
Sorry for the inconvenience. They also had it at the drive-through window. To which I reported, wow, this is a breaking news story. Right there at shark1053.com and the Shark app. Unclear as to if, they're going to be back open today. I hope so. But yeah, it's staffing issues. It's the thing that's happening everywhere.
It is. A lot of restaurants, when I was on vacation, there were a lot of restaurants that had that very same sign.
Yep.
Sorry, not opening.
Super busy, wildly popular eateries will now take Monday, Tuesday off, maybe a Tuesday, Wednesday off. All sorts of things that they're trying to do to, keep the staff, that they love their staff. Everything's good. They just want to have them have a little bit of time off.
Right. And there are some really great jobs out there.
Yep.
I mean, if you're unhappy with your position, you have no excuse not to find another job.
Yep.
Right now.
No, you don't have to. Every window you look in is help wanted.
I mean, no matter what, pick your industry, and they're looking for help. That's for sure. We've got the news to Aunt Aggie and Uncle Baker's house. He loved that one. He played the guitar. He was like, "That's a peppy number."
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Yeah, well, absolutely.
Anyway, time now for A-Train Track and Celebrities. And what you got today?
Well, I'm breaking two of my Train Track Celebrities laws here. Breaking two of them with one story because I vowed to never talk about Dancing with the Stars again after they dumped Tom Bergeron. They're just dead to me. Mm-hmm. But and then I said I'm never going to talk about Aunt Becky. The Aunt Becky story is gone. All right, I'm breaking both rules.
Wow.
Lori Loughlin, of course, who played Aunt Becky on Full House. Of course, the college admission scandals with her two daughters, where she, allegedly, not much allegedly, but pretended that they were like rowing champions and they had all these great grades and all these scores and all this stuff.
She just got caught.
Yeah.
It had been happening forever, but anyway. Okay.
Well, wouldn't you know, her daughter Olivia Jade is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Now, allegedly, is she a dancer in a prior life?
I don't know. The one thing that kid did and did very well, to her credit, was she had makeup videos on YouTube that had like zillions of views before, she even got into USC kind of somewhat illegally. So I don't know about her dancing skills, but we'll probably figure out if she can dance or not.
All right.
So they put in one heck of a resume, though, for a dancer. Her parents put in that she went to Juilliard for 5 years and was a, no.
Funny.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Also, for those of you huge fans of Jody from accounting, she's a huge fan of ABBA. ABBA making big news. ABBA, yes, they have an album Voyage coming out in November with a virtual tour. Benny and Bjorn there from ABBA said that they're going to do a virtual tour on this album.
I do know, a virtual tour?
Yeah.
What good is, you got YouTube.
Yeah.
You can have a virtual tour right now.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the deal is with those.
But it's funny because they were big in the 70s. Now they're all in their 70s. For real. I looked up their ages. Every single one of them's in their 70s. So.
They came from the land of pop music, though. I mean, there was a time when everything you heard on the radio, and I'm not talking the 70s, I'm talking the 90s. All those pop hits, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, they were written by songwriters in ABBA country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that. What, the Sweden?
Yes,
Swedish,
Sweden.
the Norwegians and all that? Okay.
I'm
Scandinavian songwriters.
Yep.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm, true.
Okay. Yeah, and the big one, Grimace, from McDonald's fame. I know a lot about McDonald's trivia. I did not know this. One of the marketing guys from way back in the day admitted that Grimace was inspired by a taste bud. He's a gigantic taste bud.
Ew.
It's nasty.
Yeah, why did we need to know that?
I don't know.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot believe that you skipped over the potential biggest celebrity story of the day.
I'm sorry. This is actually good news.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Because it's double New England. Yeah.
No, not the accountant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the accountant is getting a sequel, and Ben Affleck is probably going to be in it.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick from Portland.
Yeah, right, and Anna Kendrick, who we love like crazy. No, I'm talking about who's going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, well, no, the thing is they're rumored to have a major Real Housewives star on Dancing with the Stars. So my 2 cents, if you watch ABC for more than 2 minutes, they promote Erica Jane.
Because she's amazing.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah, so it could be her.
She can dance, too.
Okay.
Man, oh, man, I hope it's her. I might watch it.
All right.
The last time I watched it, I watched that Tiger woman.
Oh, yes.
What's her face?
Yeah, Tiger King.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's her name? She failed miserably.
Yeah.
But, Erica Jane, not going to fail.
Okay.
We don't know if she's the one or not, but that's what we're hoping. We've got John Waite coming up next.
Who are You. Try to guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
Oh, yeah, the crowd goes wild. I got salute to teachers. It's back to school season, so saluting not only the teachers, but, famous people who were teachers for quite some time. This gentleman taught drama in his native St. Louis, Missouri. And actually taught not one, but 2 people who were at the office while he was a drama teacher. Thing was, he was a very young man at the time. Yeah. Said that at the time, teenage dramas were everything. So the only thing he could get to casting was these small roles where everybody looked like they were teenagers in their 20s. And I was putting in to be their dad. He was auditioning to be their dads at the age of 24.
An actor and a drama teacher.
Yeah, very distinguished look, apparently. He ended up taking that distinguished look and cashing in on many Emmys in the middle of last decade, right in the last decade, for his famous role on an AMC show.
Oh, it was Bryan Cranston.
No, it's not Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad. It's this guy played Don Draper.
Oh, Mad Men. Don Draper. That's
It's a meaty role. I don't know. His last name is a meat.
Beef, sirloin, pork.
Yeah, it is in the pork family. Starts with an H.
Ham. John Hamm.
He's one of your favorites. When it's one of your favorites, I tend to make the clues way out there.
That was good. Yeah. That was really good. Yeah, that was good. John Hamm. Yeah, he is actually one of my favorites. I gave up though on Mad Men because I just could not find a character that was morally sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to have a good guy.
Yeah, everybody on that show, I guess, was kind of evil.
Yeah, well, they had loose morals. Mm-hmm. And not that I'm a goody two-shoes. I like the bad guys, but I also want a good guy in my drama. Uh-huh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the stuff, people that they're going to do the right thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, good one today, Train. Good one. All right, it's this guy's birthday today. Let's see. He has kind of a, how shall I say, he's very famous, but he's also infamous.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has played in many, many movies.
I'm going to say it's not El Guapo, the infamous El Guapo. That's the Three Amigos reference. Who could this be?
No, he is very famous. His family is actually very famous. He was born Estevez, but that's not his acting name.
Okay. Is that Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen!
Hey-o. Nice.
Hey-o. He was born upon this day, September 3rd, 1965. Happy birthday, Charlie. Turns 56 years old today.
Wild Thing, Rick Vaughn, one of my favorite roles of his in Major League.
Oh.
Yeah, had that crazy haircut. He was a closer. He's a reliever.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mine was definitely 2.5 Men.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And that whole thing winning.
Yeah, he was Charlie on that one, right?
Yeah. Just a really great actor, but has gotten into, hey, he wouldn't be a Hollywood bad boy if he didn't get into trouble.
It's Charlie Sheen. It's kind of he's like more of a noun than, he is infamous.
Coming up, we're going to be talking to Red Sox Boston Sports Insider. Let's see if he has any insight with the Cam Newton, Mac Jones thing. That's on the way next on the Shark. I'm Sports Insider Tom Caron.
TC, this is amazing. Last week, exactly 1 week ago, I would say not any of the hot takers and noisemakers would predict that Cam Newton was going to be gone. Yep. But a certain someone that I talk to and we talk to every Friday, sounded a little...
I think you called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty obvious. Listen, if you follow the Patriots closely, Bill Belichick has benched guys for being late for practice in a blizzard.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you wind up missing 5 days or whatever it was he missed because he misread the rules and is not vaccinated, as long as Mac Jones showed he could take over. Now, if Mac Jones didn't take advantage of the opportunity, we wouldn't be talking about this.
Yeah.
But they had those practices with the Giants. Everybody around the Patriots will tell you, Bill Belichick, for preseason, really puts a lot of stock in what guys do during those 2-team practice weeks, when you're up against another team. And by all accounts, Mac Jones was outstanding. So, listen, I'll say this. Cam Newton was a lot of fun. It kept things interesting, but I think the start of the season is a lot more interesting now with Mac Jones as the starting quarterback. You're watching the kid now. You feel like you're watching the future come together right in front of you.
Also, TC, this is the best I've felt about the Red Sox since July.
Yeah, if they just didn't have, half the team scattered in hotels in Cleveland and Florida, some of them got home early this morning. We've still got two players, Kike Hernandez, Christian Arroyo, are still in hotels in Cleveland.
Oh, no.
Another 6 players and 2 coaches are still in hotels in Florida. So, you've got a third of the team is quarantining in hotel rooms, and the Red Sox open up at Fenway tonight. So last night was a huge win. To get through, you had, in 5 days, you had 8 players and 3 coaches test positive.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been the biggest outbreak we've seen in baseball this year. And for that, it would have been really easy to just roll up the tents and quit. And they didn't. Their credit, these last 2 nights were big wins. They come home now, 26 games left. We're coming down to it. They're holding on to the wild card spot. And I think there's a little bit of an us against the world mentality they're building, which is always important.
Yeah, I cannot wait for the first pitch every night now. And all it took was a 2-game winning streak,
Well, I think it was a 2-game winning streak, and but the other night when they had to come out on the field and take Xander Bogaerts out of the game because he had tested positive, that was kind of the low point of the season. And it also brings up, Major League Baseball is a $10 billion industry.
Oh, my God.
You don't think they could get a test result back before 7 o'clock?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think they could maybe find out before the game starts that he tested positive?
Yeah.
I can go to CVS and get a 15-minute rapid test. Major League Baseball can't get a test result? Come on.
Go. Look at them. All right.
Look at him go. Hey, what was the other thing we were going to ask TC?
We're going to ask TC if back in Lewiston, back in the day at the high school dance, did he ever slow dance to Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, right. Yeah. What was your song? What did you slow dance to in high school? Remember, we had that one.
Oh my God! Well, I remember one of my proms, whatever they are, the Long and Winding Road. It was an old song. That was the theme, the Beatles.
Okay,
so
nice.
That's the one that.
Oh yeah, I know what we were talking about, Train. We were talking about the dancing skills between TC and Jim Rice, and I got to give it to Jim. I got to give it to Jim Rice. I've never seen
you.
There's
a really funny clip online. We did a gimmick once. We take like email questions, and one question was, what do you guys do during commercials?
Oh.
And it was pretty funny. Like we did this whole bit where the segment ended, and then as soon as they said, we're clearing and break, 8 people came out from behind the things, and music started blasting, and it was a disco ball. We had some dance party. For the record, I got up and danced, and Jim just sat there and kind of shimmied his arm. So I blew him away. Right?
Wow.
Shimmy.
Okay. All right.
But
Okay,
I think you're right. I think if it came down to it and there was money on the line, he would destroy me.
All right, TC. Well, thank you so much for joining us. As always, happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, guys. Everybody stay safe. And if you got, if you got a sneeze, a scratchy throat, don't go to Major League Baseball for your test. Go to CVS and get a rapid test. All right?
All right. We'll talk to you next week.
Hey, TC.
Classic hits for the Seacoast.